road to Amazon is usually the busiest, and if you cut through the Volkswagen property to get onto the interstate, that was faster when I worked there.
Hmm. Okay, already.
Alrighty, so the last time we rejoined the Salvage Syndicate as you made ready to assist Zelmar in wooing Gia, the young woman he has asked out for a date at the local tavern called Detention. With the date scheduled to begin in an hour, you make your way over to the tavern to see if you can perhaps gather some pertinent information about Gia that might help Zell make a good impression. At detention, you find many students of Morgrave University in attendance, some enjoying their evening meal, others enjoying company with friends, and still others on dates of their own. You split up and approach several of the students asking about Gia, and you quickly discovered that she is well known and well liked. You manage to compile a quick collection of facts such as favorite wine and meal, even special interests of hers, before taking positions at a table nearby to the table reserved for the date. Before long, Gia arrives and takes her seat, followed shortly by Zell himself. The date has begun. Though Zell is at times awkward, it becomes clear fairly quickly that Gia herself is also interested in Zell. Using the sending stone provided previously by Zell, you are able to whisper to him when he falters slightly, helping him to recover and impress Gia. After finishing their meal and conversation, Gia and Zell depart the tavern together, and as you follow, you manage to arrive in time to watch as Gia gives Zell a fond kiss goodnight. It is an ecstatic and deeply smitten Zelmar that expresses gratitude for your aid, gifting you with the other sending stone before heading home, and bids that you will welcome him. Bids that damn it, bids that you visit him in his office the following morning to discuss the oracle and perhaps come up with a plan to meet with the Sphinx Flamewind. With the night growing late, you make your way to the Golden Horn Inn to take your rest for the evening. Okay, so you guys should have a long rest. I will do it, even though we didn't do anything. There we go. Okay, and just as a reminder, so now you have the two sending stones that are connected. Typically, they do like a one. I think it's like one message per day, but he had uh, altered them so that they would do six, and you used three of the messages, so they've got like a three message for.
Was it 6 or 7?
It was six. I believe it was six.
Okay.
But I know it's like half of whatever was available to you.
So we definitely, totally, absolutely did not use 4 messages.
No, no, because I don't know that I actually ran the whole thing correctly. I could have done it a little bit better, but I think you only really needed to kind of help him maybe like three times. So
Okay.
okay, so did anybody need to do anything before you went for your long rest, or you just went to bed and that's it?
I had it and then I lost it. Actually, Astrid wants a drink. Like,
Okay.
really badly, she wants a drink.
Okay. All right. And so you're gonna get it at the Golden Horn where you guys are staying, or you're gonna go to a different tavern or
Um,
clubbing.
is the Golden Horn the one that we just helped with the date in?
That's detention.
Okay. Okay. So I'm gonna go to the Golden Horn.
Okay. Yeah, I think that's pretty much what everybody was doing because it's like you had followed Zell and Gia out after the date ended. That's when you got to witness her giving him a kiss goodbye.
Yeah.
And then I believe uh, it was decided that you guys were going to head back to the Golden Horn to uh, to go to bed. So yeah, you can go over and definitely have a couple of drinks. I would probably say, like, how lit is Astrid going to get?
I don't know, like a vodka.
Okay, all right. So yeah, you're probably looking at maybe a couple silver,
Okay.
for for like a single drink if you wanted like multiple drinks of that. You could go over and pay that, but we'll say I will give you the option of deducting as much silver as you want. Like I said, figuring like two silver a drink. So you deduct what you figure that Astrid would have. Just let me know whether or not Astrid is waking up with a hangover. Um, so you all retire for the night. You go to bed, and you wake up the following morning. Uh, so the following morning, the light kind of spills through the tall windows of the Golden Horn's common room, casting soft gold light across the polished wood and the velvet cushions of the chairs. The scent of chicory brew and warm bread drifts through the air. A few early patrons linger over breakfast, their voices low, their laughter subdued. Outside, the city hums to life, the clatter of hooves, distant bells, and the rustle of paper boys hawking the day's broadsheets. You can gather together as you will.
Um, okay. Do we have any other objectives today other than talking to Zell, or was that sometime down the road?
Well, Zell did go over and invite you over to Moorgrave to discuss the Oracle. Um, Other than that, you really did not have anything,
Hmm. On the
kind of
docket.
lined up. Yeah, nothing was on the docket that needed to be done today. That was pretty much it. The only other thing was the suggestion from Callie about speaking to Flamewind, which is also something that Zell had mentioned to you about, coming up with a way to get in to see Flamewind, because typically Flamewind does not really see anybody without um, summoning them.
Uh-huh.
So, kind of getting in to see her is going to be a little bit difficult. So he's kind of figuring that he might be able to kind of help with that, and that's what he kind of like intimated when he went off, uh, asked you to come by and visit him. Um, but yeah, other than that, there really was not anything that was pressing that you
Hmm.
had.
Okay. And back home I say home, back in Salvation,
Yes.
um, we found the Oracle of War, but I need a little bit of a reminder. Was there something pressing that we were doing back there?
Uh, Pressing in what way?
As in, like, did somebody get kidnapped and we needed
Oh,
to go save them? Something along those lines of
no, 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 no,
urgency.
no, 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 no. So pretty much it's like, salvation is kind of like in the rearview mirror at this moment. So basically, you had the
Oh,
whole
okay.
you had the whole situation with the assassins that attacked the town.
Mhm.
After you dealt with that and everything, Callie is like, "Hey, you know what? I need to uh, go recruit new members for the Grey Dogs. I'm heading to Sharn. You know what? While I'm there, I'm gonna talk to somebody at Moorgrave and see if somebody might know something about the Oracle or might be
Mhm.
able to give us some advice." And then she went over. She said, "Hey, I found somebody. Bring the Oracle with you. Come find me in Sharn, and we'll do that." And that's brings us here. Yeah, that brings you to where you are right now. So yeah, there
Okay.
was nothing pressing that needed to be done in uh, Salvation. Pretty much everything is, kind of where you are right now.
Sweet.
And I could definitely tell you that Salvation is kind of behind you for a bit, at least for the next
Okay.
couple of modules. You don't go back there for a little bit. I don't know when or if you
Bless.
do. I've only gotten up to like module 7, so so I have no idea where things go from that point. But yeah, so like right now, your only uh, thing is to visit Zell at the university today.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, it's
So,
cutting out again.
uh, is anybody else experiencing that?
No.
Okay,
I
no.
didn't.
Is it me or Andy that's cutting out? I guess it's me.
Good talk.
Jimmy, who's cutting out? Is it me or is it Holly?
Jimmy? He might be resetting his mic.
Maybe. Okay. See if we can go over games. Straighten up.
And
You all set
groceries
there,
just got
Jimmy?
here.
Okay. Now I can finally hear you guys.
Was it
Yeah,
me
there's
or
like
how was
long
it?
periods of silence. It was everyone. Everything was silent.
Oh, is everyone? Oh, okay.
Weird.
Mm.
I don't know if it's a me issue or
I mean,
am I the only one who is having it cut off like that?
Yes.
Yes.
yeah, it seems to be. And it's like,
Oh.
and like, listen, like, I know I've had issues with it because going back and like watching the videos of the stream, I have I have observed myself kind of like blanking out for periods of time, and which is why I've decided not to use the music tonight to see if that helps with things.
Mhm.
So if everybody's cutting out for you, it might be something on your end, which
Okay.
kind of sucks. So um, hopefully it doesn't become too much of a problem. Anywho, so you all come down to the common room. You find Callie down there having her breakfast already. She's dressed in a crisp travel cloak. Her hair is damp from the morning mist. She is halfway through a plate of pickled eggs and fried potatoes. And she, you know, with a hand in greeting as you come down the stairs. You're free to join her if you like.
Happy to.
Okay. All right. So as you sit down, the waitress or barmaid comes over and she provides you with a menu, which I have here. There it is. Okay. Share record. All right. Has everybody got the menu there?
Yes.
Okay.
hmm
So that is the menu for the day. You can go over and decide what you like.
Menu for the day. Ooh. Wait, is this the same one as last time?
I don't think so. Shouldn't be. No, actually, it shouldn't be because I just AI'd this one up just about 10 minutes before we started. So.
Interesting. So, Astrid wants the salvation skillet hold the eggs.
Okay. So the barmaid goes over and quickly writes that down. Hold the eggs. Okay. And would you like anything to drink?
Water.
Okay. And she turns to Killian. And you, sir, what would you like? Oh, that's right. He's putting away groceries. Oh, fine. While he's looking at the menu, we'll turn to Melody. Melody, what would you like?
I'll just take some water.
Nothing to eat, really?
I guess a toad.
Well,
Sorry,
what type of glass
groceries
you need?
literally just showed up.
You're good.
Okay. We got the menu, so if you want to order some food.
For breakfast?
Yeah.
Did they have a special?
Well, it's all special.
Sure.
So special.
I'll have whatever's recommended.
Well, I mean, the hearty
I'm
adventure
gonna
is the hearty meal to kind of keep you going.
I'm gonna look at the waitress and say he doesn't want eggs either.
He doesn't. Why doesn't he
Nope.
want eggs? Okay.
Because Astrid thinks she might throw up if she smells any eggs.
How lit did Astrid get? Does Astrid have a bit of a
On
hangover
what?
this morning?
Apparently, Liddy Titty.
A little bit.
Oh God. All right. Well, you guys can go over decide and then just deduct it from money. You put your order in. Barmaid takes off to go get your orders. And as you wait, you spend a little bit of time kind of telling Callie about the events of the previous evening. And after, maybe about 5, 6 minutes, the barmaid returns with your orders, places them down in front of you. Smells amazing.
Good.
Astrid, you feel a little queasy, but you manage to kind of like choke it down and you feel a little bit, starting to feel a little bit better, getting some solid food in your stomach.
Hmm.
Um, but and as you are kind of eating, kind of chatting, you see the door to the tavern opens and a young man in courier attire enters. Looks a bit windblown and slightly out of breath. He scans the room, and his eyes land on you, actually, Caron specifically. And he approaches Caron with a sealed scroll, which he hands to her. And he just says like, "I was told you I might find you here. This is for you. It came this morning. I was told it was very important that it gets to you as soon as possible."
Hmm.
And he hands her the scroll. And he just
Andy's
kind of like,
finest southern accent.
yeah, I don't do accents.
South
Uh,
of where?
Obviously.
south of no. So he hands you the scroll, and he continues to wait.
What? What?
Yeah. And he continues to wait.
Yeah, he's waiting.
Okay.
You kind of get the sense
Sorry,
that he's
sounded
waiting
like it
for.
cut you off mid-sentence again.
Yeah, he's standing there, kind of like waiting. You kind of get the sense that he's waiting for a tip.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, I guess I'll throw him a silver. I don't know what's customary in this world.
Yeah, silver's fine. He
Okay.
so he takes the silver and he gives you like a bow, and then he hurries out the door to do what he needs to do. So
Alright.
so Karen
Um,
opens the scroll. Oh, I'm assuming you open the scroll.
yeah.
Okay. Okay. It's a little hard to read the font, and for some strange reason, far out, it looks a little bit screwy.
Oh, there it is.
All right. So
Whoops. Where'd it
just
go?
so it says to Karen, flame bound and faithful. By the light of the flame and the will of the keeper, I write to you with urgency. A matter has arisen within the cathedral that touches upon the deeper mysteries of our faith, one that may require your insight, your discernment, and your presence. The details are not yet clear, but there are signs, visions, and stirrings among the flame guided that suggest a convergence of threads long dormant. You are summoned to Flame Keep at once. Your past service in the Mournlands and your attunement to the unseen have not gone unnoticed. The Council believes your presence may be instrumental in discerning the truth of what lies ahead. Travel swiftly. Speak of this to none outside the faith. The flame watches, and its light must be shielded until the time is right. In the Keeper's name, High Cardinal Bearden Tarsus, Cathedral of the Silver Flame, Flame Keep Thrain.
Hmm. Sounds important.
Okay.
Um, I guess I should just start making preparations as soon as possible.
So you kind of like inform everybody. Karen informs everybody of this situation, and Callie says, "You've done more than your share, Karen. You've saved lives in Kawazar. You held the line in salvation. If they need you, go. We'll hold things down here."
I'll thank them and take my leave.
Astrid also wants to say that it's going to be hard to find someone to take her place, but we're going to do our best. We'll be okay.
Although maybe we'll have a chance to get someone that's not quite so racist.
Racist?
Yeah, Karen was racist.
Why you gotta give her to me then? Like,
I don't remember that part. Sorry.
She didn't like anyone that
yeah,
wasn't
that's not in
human.
any of the notes here. This is
Yeah, I
news to
don't
me.
remember her. I don't. Yeah, it's kind of news to me too. What the hell? When she was all racist?
She
I mean, I
always
know
was.
they
She always hated on anyone that was not human.
Huh.
Specious, maybe.
species.
Specious? Yeah.
I'm trying to remember her
She
being.
especially
Yeah,
hated dwarves and elves.
really?
Worse than me?
Yeah.
I don't. God, I
Is a
don't remember her.
dragonborn?
I don't remember her being like that at all. Who
Anytime
was
there
that
was a
bad
combat
actor
that
was?
had like non-human, she's like, let's just kill them.
Okay, yeah, that does ring a bell. She was very quick to kind of like, let's
You
kill them
mentioned
all,
it.
kill them all. So Karen kind of heads back up to her room to gather up the gear. And as she's kind of left, you are kind of still kind of seated at the table, kind of trying to figure out what you're going to do. Um, she says, "Well, that's disappointing. It's like Karen's departure leaves a gap, not not just in your lineup, but in the rhythm you've built together." She says, I, "You're going to need to go over and fill her role." Uh, she says, "Wait a second." So she reaches into her satchel and she pulls out a folded note. She said, "I've been meeting with a few prospects lately, trying to rebuild the Gray Dogs, of course, piece by piece. One of them, one of the folks that I met kind of stood out. Dak. He's an orc cleric, follower of Orion, quiet, steady, sharp. I think he might be a good fit for your crew." And she takes a note. She slides it across the table towards Killian. And she says, he spends mornings at the Shrine of Orion in Highwater. If you're open to it, go talk to him and see what your instincts say. And that is the note she provides.
Thank you. We'll
Okay.
definitely take a look.
Yeah.
She's like, "Well, it's like I've got to get going myself." She stands up and she uh, kind of smooths out her coat. She says, "I gotta go see my contact, see if he's gotten any information about Karnak, see what she's been up to. Hopefully, he's got some news for us. If he does, I will be sure to reach out, let you know. But until later, uh, hopefully this guy works out for you. I'll see you all later." And she takes off. Okay, so what would you like to do?
Finish breakfast. Talk shit about Karen.
It's like, finally got rid of that bitch.
I mean, she wasn't bad. It was just, you know,
Just
fill in
Specious.
the blank. Just, I mean,
Yes.
it's kind of like
Adjective.
going to Thanksgiving with that one family member. They're not bad.
no,
They're
yeah.
just. Uh,
That one uncle that has to talk politics at every
Yeah.
get together. Yeah,
illiterately.
yeah.
Right.
Okay, so yeah, so you finish up your breakfast, and yeah, whenever you're done with that, you can move on to do whatever you like. So, do you want to go see Zell first? Do you want to go to uh, meet with this Dak fellow?
Oh, that's a good question.
Let's go meet with Dak first if we can, because, you know, they may turn us down or they may have things they need to do today before they
True,
can
true.
officially join.
True, true, true. Okay, so you begin to make your way down to the high water district. So it's in one of the upper wards, and it's actually probably a little bit quieter than most of Sean's wards. There's a bit less bustle, more contemplation. You kind of get the sense that this is probably where the majority of uh, the the shrines and the churches of the various faiths that might be, excuse me, might be followed in this area take place. Um, Here, the streets are lined with ivy-clad stone and wrought iron lanterns, their glass panes etched with celestial symbols. The Shrine of Orion sits at the end of a narrow lane, nestled between two modest towers. Its facade is simple: pale marble, carved with scriptural verses and the stylized eye of Orion above the lintel. Inside, the shrine is cool and quiet. Sunlight filters through high windows, casting soft beams across rows of benches and scroll-lined alcoves. Incense burns in a brass dish near the altar, its scent faintly metallic, like parchment and rain. A few acolytes move quietly through the space, tending to candles and sweeping the stone floor. Near the front, seated beside a low reading table, is a towering orc, 6'5", with gray-green skin and black hair streaked with silvery gray. His prominent tusks curve from his lower jaw, and his broad-shouldered frame is clothed in simple leathers and linen. A silver holy symbol of Orion rests on the table beside him, along with a half-finished cup of tea and a folded scrap of parchment. His brown eyes scan the page in front of him, slow and deliberate. He glances up as you enter, meeting your gaze with quiet steadiness.
Hello, can I help you?
Holly, you want to go in first?
I shall. Well met, friend.
Okay, and actually, before you continue, I just want to, you've got that handout that I gave you before, Jimmy, right?
Before what?
The kind of the handout, the note I've given you
Yeah,
before about
I got
the,
nothing.
I do,
no,
or Jimmy does?
no, Jimmy does, because I had given him a
Did I
handout
get you to turn that down, please?
regarding your, oh, maybe I didn't. Did I? I could have sworn I did.
Andy.
Did I not give you something
You turn that, please.
regarding your meeting Callie? I could have sworn I did.
And we're back.
Say again?
And you're back? Okay. Did you get a note
sorry.
about meeting Callie?
Yes. Yeah. That's
Yeah.
all.
Okay.
Had I given that to you?
Yeah. I was just reading it over before we started.
Oh, okay. That's what I wanted to know. Okay, cool. Continue.
Okay. So Astrid, she doesn't sit down yet. She just comes up and is a well met friend. Did Callie mention that we were coming, Andy? To him? Or does he even know who the Salvage Syndicate is yet?
That is actually in the notes.
Okay.
That
Sweet.
is actually in the.
I have heard of them. I am not exactly familiar.
Gotcha. Okay. So, is everybody else just like right behind me, or am I the only one standing here? Did you like wait by the door and send me in, or?
I guess
Sure,
probably.
Yeah,
I'm just
they
kidding.
started the door and they just kind of pushed you in. Here you
Yeah.
go.
Sorry, I've been muted this whole time. I think Killian would have been right there with you.
Okay. Yeah, I'm trying to get a read on just how ominous this looks.
Right. Whole mob of people.
A lot of people. Okay. I'll just get well, I'm gonna cut straight to the point. We are the Salvage Syndicate. we recently came in from Salvation after a long stint in the Mournlands, and we were sent this way to see if you were interested in accompanying us.
I see. I believe that my services could be of use.
Awesome!
Any news on what your next jobs are? Any leads, anything like that?
Well, I'm going to be perfectly honest with you. We found something odd, and we actually brought it here to be researched first. And perhaps after finding more about it, we'll know what to do next.
Sounds like a perfect course of action.
Oh, very good. See, we just
There you go.
actually we're down a person because they just left this morning on urgent business.
Don't forget to introduce yourselves.
Oh yeah. That would be a great idea, wouldn't it be? My name is Astrid Crispiel, and this is Killian. I didn't forget your name. I was just hoping somebody would say something.
I was waiting to see what you were gonna do.
Yeah. Yeah, Astrid just looks up at you and says, "This is Killian. Over here is Melody. And
I'll wave.
yeah, and this fine fellow is Donnie."
Donnie's
Pleasure
like
to meet all of you.
Donnie
Donnie
is going to
just
say,
staring up at the wall, kind of like, He's just
Yes, please
kind of like
tell
a
me what
big look
Donnie
on
is
his
going to say.
I was gonna say that Donnie was gonna have SpongeBob's like a blank expression. He was just gonna say, "I like Killian."
That's his eager face.
Well, it is a pleasure to meet all of you. My name is Dak. I am a specialist of the medical arts.
Beautiful.
Medical.
Then you're right. You're just what we need at just the right time.
Good to hear. All right. Well, I don't believe I had any pressing business or scrolls I was going over. Is there anything we're doing today?
What are we doing today?
Would would you ever
Sort of
so
a
mind
general-
accompanying us to see Zell? I forget his last name.
Delmar.
Zelmar.
Sounds good to me.
Perfect. Well, my friends, I guess that's where we're going.
Okay.
How late in
Alright.
the afternoon is it?
I mean, it's still pretty. I would probably say it's actually maybe about 9:30, 10 o'clock
Oh,
at this
geez.
point.
So
Yeah,
has
I mean, you
has
just had breakfast. It wasn't. It didn't take that long down to or get
has
to.
Zell even done anything?
Um, no, we'll find out.
We gonna find out.
You're gonna find out. Uh, somebody just come in.
No, I posted a map of Sharn into Discord. It's the
Sick.
one that's like a multi-layer map with points of interest.
That's cool. Thank you.
Why am I not seeing it?
It's just a link in the Eberron channel.
Oh, I see. Okay, I got it. What you got? Oh yeah.
That sounded weird.
Oh yeah. That you mean?
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay, so with your new companion in tow, you begin making your way back up to the university district. Excuse me. And finding your way towards the Margrave University, where you are. Uh, you go up to the gate. You see the same people that you saw previous day, and you just inform them that it's like, you're there to see Zelmar, and they nod, because I guess Zel would probably inform them that you to be visiting him that day, and they let you in. They offer you an escort to his office, which you can take or refuse at your whim.
An escort. I say we turn it down.
Okay, yeah, you've been there a couple times already, so you can make your way up to his office. Relatively easy. So you make your way back to Zell's office, kind of curious and curious what he might have in mind to get you in to see Flamewind. When you arrive at his office and door to enter, what you find instead is disaster.
No.
Yay!
Oracle is in pieces,
No.
Yay!
carefully arranged across 3 tables. Squared section
Oh.
are dozens of components. Brass plates etched with arcane script, crystal nodes pulsing faintly, segmented limbs folded like insect wings. Each piece rests on a velvet square numbered and labeled in Zell's meticulous handwriting. The whole layout feels surgical, precise, reverent, and deeply alarming. Uh, and you see Zell at one of the tables. He's kind of bent over, kind of with a quill in hand, kind of drawing on a parchment. And you can see from the door that it is some sort of diagram. And as you have opened up the door, he looks up, startled. He's like, "Oh, you're early. That's fine. Just don't touch anything."
I thought you were about to say he was dead.
No.
Astrid was about to throw hands.
Killian is horrified.
Mhm.
And so, what are you doing?
Would have been much easier to carry it back looking like this, I think. Anyway,
Can I make some kind of roll to see if I know any of what's going on? Understand any of the magic or anything?
You can. I would say you can make an Arcana check if you wish.
Okay.
Arcana, whatever. Potato.
What do I click? What do I?
All right.
oh
So if you
sure.
go,
Yeah,
yeah.
you
So
can
if you
explain it,
go,
Andy.
Oh, there it is.
yeah. So if you go to the skills,
Uh-huh. Oh,
there you go. Yeah, I would say with that, you're fairly certain it's magical in nature. What it does or what's going on here, you have no idea.
this magic sure is magical.
It
Sure is magicking.
it's
Yeah.
magic, isn't it? I'm not gonna say it was aliens, but it's
Yeah, and
alien.
I would say that it's, probably like as Dak is kind of like want wanting to kind of take a look at this, he kind of like steps forward to kind of get like a better look at what's going on, and as you do so, like Zell kind of rushes forward, as you're waiting, kind of looking at this crystal node that's on one of the tables, and he's like, "Seriously, don't touch anything." He's like, especially that one. That one's listening. And he straightens up and kind of gestures at the chaos around him. He's like, "I didn't break it. Trust me." He's like, "Okay, well, I did, but not like that. Every piece is cataloged. I'll be able to reassemble it eventually." Like you take a good look at him, and like he rubs his eyes, and he's like this big sigh, and it's like you're finally kind of taking like you've kind of taken your eyes off of the disarray that is in front of you, and you look at Zell, and it is quite plain that he has not slept at all. That he has obviously been working on this the entire night. Um, and so he like I said, he rubs his eyes and he, heaves like this sigh. And he's like, I've been trying to figure out how this thing works. You said it only spoke once, right? That prophecy line. He says, I've tried feeding it battlefield parameters, threat matrices, even simulated troop movements. Nothing. It just sits there or tells me there's no danger. And he kind of hurries to a freestanding chalkboard, and there's like kind of like a half-drawn schematic that is scrawled on this board. He's like, I don't understand how it knows. There's no scrying focus, no divination cord, no sensory array. It shouldn't be able to detect anything, but it does. And he just kind of like, he just stops and he just like stares at the diagram and completely like overwhelmed, like he just does not understand like what's going on.
Mhm.
What have you determined so far?
Okay, hold on. I got notes and there's like potential questions and I just got to find them. Okay. I'm sorry. What was your question again, Wayne?
What has he figured out so far?
Okay. So he's like, honestly, he's like, I want to know if it's just reacting to danger. It's predicting it. That prophecy line, it wasn't tactical. It was poetic. That's not normal. It's like, truthfully, it's like, yeah, Flamewind might understand it, but I need to understand the machine first.
Is it a machine?
He kind of laughs and goes over and gestures to like the array of cogs and gears and everything that's. He's like, yes. He's like, what do you think? Kind of like, of course it is. It's like some sort of machine. I just don't know how it does what it does.
What were the names of those big
Mhm.
robot things in the I'm sorry, what was the war? The Reaping? Something like
Rudy
that.
Tooty Aim and Shooties.
You'll have to
Be more
let me,
specific.
yeah,
Did
be more- what do you-
did during the Great Calamity, the
Mhm.
thing that created the Mournlands, the reason that they are the way they are, weren't there big robot things
There
messing
were,
around?
I think, Warforged Colossi.
Yes, thank you. So Astrid's gonna chime in and say, "Is it a machine the way a Warforged is a machine?"
Um, n- not quite. Like like so the Oracle is a machine in the sense that you would expect a machine to be a machine. Like just like the lightning rail engines, those are machines. Uh the mechanics that go over and the mechanisms that run the airships and the sky coach and everything, those machines. Warforged, that is an entirely different thing. They are living sentient beings that, yes, they're made of metal and organic bits, but they are more living beings than strictly machines. It's a very fine line, I know, and you need to talk to somebody from House Canada to get a better sense of the true distinction. But you know this is not a sentient machine. This is not a machine that's got free will or sentience to it. It was created to perform a function, and it does that function, except it won't do it for me, and it's pissing me off. And I'm getting very frustrated with it. And he kind of gets like this little bit of a flustered look on his face, like he really wants to figure out how this thing's working, but because there is not like an immediate threat, you've seen it working. Most of you have seen it work, all right, and have a sense of how it does work. You just don't know how it works, all right, and that's what he's saying. He doesn't understand how it does what you've explained that it does because he cannot find the mechanism that would would get it to do what it's doing, right? So he's like, I don't know if it's reacting to it or if it's predicting that these things are happening.
Astrid is going to turn and look at Melody and give her like this glance that's just like, you buying any of this?
Am I buying the fact that we don't know what it does or how it
I
does
know.
what it does?
Did everything that he just said, is it checking out with you, with her?
Mm.
Okay.
Melody had nothing to do with the war. Like, even in this region, she's not exactly familiar with Eberron much. I'm only here because my goddess has no power. So, but
No power.
I think, based on what I heard, and we'll say that this is what Melody is saying, based on what I heard of what he said, it sounds fair. It sounds like a reasonable assumption to make.
I'm sorry, what's the assumption you're making?
No, he's saying that everything that Zell is saying sounds reasonable.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Mostly as I only heard about half of it, and I only remember about a third of it.
You only heard half of it. Was I cutting out again?
No.
Okay.
My mind just started drifting to other things, so I wasn't fully hearing the words being said.
Okay. All right. Is there anything else that you want to ask him or anything like that? I mean, it's like you asked that, he continues, he's like, watches he picks up like a couple of the opponents and kind of puts them together, kind of fits them together, and then takes them apart again, kind of separates them. And he does that with a couple of other pieces on some of the other tables, kind of absent-mindedly as he's kind of muttering to himself. Yeah.
Mhm.
Nothing comes to mind for me.
Is it possible that the
I'm still
confusion
rather
is like an
unfamiliar with
effect
any of the
from the Oracle?
technology of the world.
Oh, that's a good question. What'd you say, Jimmy?
Sorry, I think it cut out again too. I was saying like I'm not entirely familiar with the technology, so I'm not sure
Don't
like
worry,
all of the
Astrid
front
isn't
end.
either.
Oh,
Astrid isn't either.
yeah, I mean, it's like Dak is actually being kind of like, thrown into the deep end in here. He's coming
You
into worry kind of like that's already been ongoing. So at some point, you're going to have to go over and sit him down and explain to him exactly what the deal is with the Oracle. But you can do that, at some other point. Um, and Killian, you were asking what again? I'm sorry.
I asked if it's possible that the Oracle is causing this confusion effect, or if this is like natural.
Like confusion effect from Zell?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
I
is
would
he
say
naturally scatterbrained, or is he like scatterbrained right now because of?
you can roll an insight check if you'd like.
I'd love to.
He stuck a fork in the power outlet of the box.
Right.
Happy Christmas.
And his
Insight
brain
check.
got fried.
My massive +1. Yeah. No.
Okay. Yeah, you both kind of are like listening and watching Zell as he's kind of you know, rattling off this information and kind of stuff. I would say that don't so much feel that his demeanor is uh so much an effect of an outward situation as it is lack of sleep and a genuine curiosity and excitement about the oracle and like this very desperate need to find out what it actually does and how it just like this. And you ever have that thing where like you should just let it go, but it drives you absolutely nuts. Like I've got to figure out how this is working, how this, you know, why this is the way it is. And
Yes.
Right.
it's just like it's almost to the point of an obsession, but not quite like as
Passionate.
yeah, not yeah, very passionate, very like the curiosity is just like eating him alive. He wants to find out what the deal is.
Okay.
Okay.
Um, so anyway, it's like, he continues to kind of like, move stuff around, and after a moment he stops and he looks up at you and he's like, oh, he says, I promise. It's like I didn't break it. I only disassembled it carefully. Like every piece is cataloged, mapped, magically tagged even. I could reassemble it blindfold. Not that I plan to. Okay. Um, anything else? Anything else? I'm just going over to see what I've got.
I don't think there's anything else I necessarily want to ask Zell. More so, I want to like head to the library and see if this thing has anything on it.
The
Yeah, I don't think we're getting much out of a guy who is on his way to brain dead status.
it's not quite that bad. He says, i- so he goes over and he says, I'm gonna put it back together. Blah, blah, blah. He said, and he kind of like waves his hand in the air, and he's, as if just kind of like brushing that away. He's like, anyway, Flamewind. Okay, so she's your best shot. All right, you want to find out about the, that prophecy thing, right, right. Okay, well, she's the one that you want to talk to. Okay, so she's your best shot, and he runs, not runs, but he like kind of like hurries over to his desk and he opens up a drawer and he pulls out a small brass key and he pushes it across the table. He says, "Okay, it's like this. This will get you past the outer wards to go see her. She'll know you're coming anyway." Uh, she says, "When you get in to see her, it's like just do me a favor, don't mention me. And if she throws you out, you never met me."
How does she know we're coming?
How does she? No, because she's Flamewind. She, uh, trust me, you'll understand when you meet her. He said,
You'll understand when you're older.
so he's like, he says like, okay. He says like, okay. He's like, I got a lot to do. I want to put this back together for you guys. So go see Flamewind. Go. And he kind of like, just kind of like, just like shoos you, kind of like shooing you out the door.
All right. I
And
know where we're going, and I guess we can explain the thingamabobby, whatchamacallit, to Dak as we're walking.
uh,
Maybe?
Conflict blade.
Yes.
Yep.
The wait, explain what? The box?
The Oracle, yeah.
The
and
Oracle?
it's like so like as he shoos you and you're actually starting to walk to the door. He's like, wait a second, wait a God, I'm so stupid. He said, come back
Oh,
here, come back. So he's like, he just for you to kind of gather around cleared section of his desk, and he brushes aside a stack of notes, and you kind of kind of cringe just a little bit as you notice that he kind of pushes aside a half dismantled node that is quite obviously from the Oracle. But he just kind of pushes it to the side and starts to roll. He just kind of like without even looking, just reaches out a hand and snaps it, puts it back on the uh, scrap that he had put it on. Um,
Hmm.
After he does that, he lays it out. He takes out a sheet of paper, and on it you can see that there's like a rough sketch of a dome structure, and there is arcane ink that is kind of shimmering faintly as it settles into place. And he looks up at you and he points down at the sketch on the paper, and he says, "This is Lareth Hall. It crowns the university library. Flamewind lives at the top in a chamber that's technically not on any floor plan. She calls it her residence, or like a stage." Uh, he takes a finger and he points at the base of the dome. He says, "You'll want to enter through the library. There's a stairwell tucked behind the reading stacks, and it ends in a locked door. That's your path up." And he goes over and he points at the key that he just gave you. And he says, that will get you in. Uh, and he kind of looks around at the wall and he kind of winces just a little bit. Everyone in that hall is going to be dressed like they're auditioning for tenure. If you walk in looking like you just crawled out of a attention, especially if depending on when you go. If you go at night, that's really going to draw a lot of attention. He adjusts the sketch so that it's actually kind of facing you a little bit more, and he uh, points out a series of rooms on the sketch, and he said, "These are the registrar, the bursar office, the master's office. Don't touch them. Every locked door is warded with an alarm spell. Tamper with one, and the Sharn watch will be on you before you hit the stairs." He says, "There's a common room at the top. Quiet conversations, late night reading. Faculty drift through it sometimes, even after hours. If you're careful, pass through without raising suspicion." He says, "Flamewind's chamber is above that. She'll know you're coming. She always does." All right.
Ominous.
So I got my little note here. It says, Zell's laid out the route and the risks. Do you ask about the wards, the layout, the Flamewind herself?
Let's ask about the layout first.
Hmm.
Okay. All right. So he says, Lareth Hall's built like a spiral. Offices around the perimeter, common spaces in the center. The stairs to Flamewind's chamber are tucked behind the upper reading room. You'll pass through faculty zones, so keep your head down and keep your robe clean.
Okay.
Okay, actually, hold on 1 second. I can kind of give you. Is this the? Oh, yeah, here we go.
Writing that
This
note
is-
in a little spot.
Okay, hold on. I should have done this to begin with. So this is actually the sketch that he showed you.
It's taking a second to load.
Hmm.
Yeah, I don't see anything yet.
So it doesn't come?
I'm not seeing anything.
That's weird.
I mean, the window popped up. There's just not anything on it.
Suspicious.
Yeah, right now it's
Uh,
still just black.
I don't know why. I wonder. I mean, there shouldn't be any map on it. Map.
Maybe
Map.
put us on the
Map.
map.
Oh, that could.
It might be a lighting thing.
Oh, you know what?
Oh.
Let me see here. There we go.
There we go.
Yay.
Okay. Yeah, that's what it was. It was like. Okay.
So I'm guessing we have to go to that center.
Correct.
Okay. So what about the wards? You said there were wards? Are they
Okay. Yep.
wards or rewards?
Wards. He says,
What kind
yeah.
of
So
legal?
like the offices are warded. He says, they're standard alarm spells, triggered by tampering, not proximity. You can walk past a locked door without issue, but if you try to pick it, force it, or cast anything on it, the spell goes off. And it's key to the Sharn Watch, not campus security. They don't knock.
They don't knock.
Huh.
They don't knock.
They don't have to knock on any doors. They just go wherever they want.
Yeah. So basically saying it's like, that, if you get caught trying to break into those, it's the Sharn law that you're having to worry about. You're not getting, you're going to get arrested. You're not just getting kicked out of the university.
Is there a way to identify the wards before crossing them?
Well, he goes over and he points out, he says, well, register, bursar, master's office. Just avoid them and you won't trip the wards.
Where are those
It's like
on
you
the
should.
map?
He points them out. They're just there. I don't know where they are. Hold on 1 second.
So is it
Didn't
important that
they-
we know, or can we just say we're going to avoid these places?
Yeah, but basically, just he just points out like the different the rooms on them. I
Okay.
don't know that it's
I won't push.
specifically.
I won't push.
Yeah, I don't think it spells out specifically which ones. So we'll just pretend that he's pointed out the
Here,
the
here,
exact.
and here.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean it's like your goal is to kind of get towards that center. So
Is there anything special that we need to know about Flamewind? She sounds like a powerful seer.
okay, okay. She's like, well, she's theatrical. She speaks in riddles, sometimes but she's not cruel. If she wants to talk, she will. If not, you'll know. Just don't try to impress her. She's seen more than you can imagine.
And she should be expecting this then?
I don't know how she does it, but she always seems to know. I mean, I've never, been before her myself, but everything I've heard says that she always just seems to know.
You haven't seen her before?
No, why would I?
I assumed you'd at least met her.
No, she's very picky about who she deems worthy to visit with her. And usually she only people by request, meaning she requests to see them, not that they make requests and just get in. So if you take that, you can fairly quickly surmise that she's never requested to visit with me, which is fine.
He sounds butthurt.
Fine, it's fine.
There are some things that I don't want to know, and I don't necessarily want somebody else to know either. So
Has anyone heard from
Fine,
Jordan?
it's fine. Negative. My phone's over there, so I don't know if he's tried to message me.
Jordan messaged me a little while ago saying he was stuck in traffic.
Okay.
Oh
so.
no. Poor guy.
Yeah.
It sucks.
Yeah, but he's doing okay though.
Yeah, but he's missing game night.
Yeah. Yeah, and I know that Amazon's been pretty tough. I think they have them on pick, and I remember the blisters I would get whenever I was.
Yeah. Picking is so much harder than
oh, excuse me.
anything. Than anything.
Okay. Anything else?
I think it was mine for me.
And I vaguely remember he said something about don't go at night.
Yeah.
He actually he goes So you're asking like what time you should go?
Yeah.
Okay, that's one of my questions that I have prepared. He says it's actually late evenings best. He said the offices are closed, but the faculty linger. Quiet conversations, research, tea. If you blend in, you'll pass. Just don't loiter near the bursar's office. They hate loiterers.
Okay.
I think he also said we should probably change our appearance.
Basically, you don't want to go in necessarily with like obvious weapons.
Mhm.
You know,
That's not a
kind of.
problem for me.
You might want to kind of like you know, disguise, whatever. But you can figure that out later. All right. Anything else?
Mm-mm. Not for me.
I don't think so.
Okay.
No, sir.
I don't have anything.
Okay. Done the thing. Making sure. Okay. He says, okay. He says, you go do what you got to do. And he looks around the room at the array of components to the Oracle and he kind of gets like almost like a guilty look on his face. He's like, and I will do what I got to do. Says, go, go. And he like shoos you off again.
Good luck.
And it's like he just starts kind of grabbing like pieces and starting to put them together as you depart.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, so what do you want to do?
I guess we should go get some costumes.
Melody, do you still have that dress you got
Yes.
repaired? Okay. What does that look like?
I imagine probably. Have you seen Fallout 4?
No, I haven't. Hold on, my phone's ringing.
And I mean too, if the objective is just to go without weapons, then I suppose I can like do we still have a room at the inn
I think
Uh-huh.
that
so.
I can just like store those things
I-
in? Okay.
Would
Sorry
assume.
about that.
Does Gondor call for aid?
Not anymore.
Is he doing okay?
False alarm. Yeah.
Had fallen?
that
He's falling, he can't get up.
that is what I made that sound like, isn't it? No, everything's fine.
But yeah, I think that whatever Dak is wearing would be okay to go. I mean, and unless we need disguises, it didn't sound like that.
Do you look more teacherly or more studently?
Yeah,
I
I
guess
mean,
it depends on age.
yeah, I mean, you just want to. Well, I mean, no, I mean, because like more grave is like, I mean, you're probably looking at like young adult. So I mean, you're not looking for high school kids. So you can just
Just need to get some younger looking clothes and like, hey, fellow youths,
maybe like
what's the hip hop?
We're gonna 21 Jump Street this bitch.
yeah, pretty much.
No, it's the staff that are there in the facility, aren't there?
There's staff. There's going to be students there and everything like that. So you basically kind of want to be able to blend in pretty well. Yeah.
Oh, so we're doing like a Zoolander where we get the janitors uniforms.
The janitor's what?
Yeah, and that
The janitor's uniforms and go in.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Zoolander, anyone? Yeah.
Hmm.
and I would probably say, well, I mean, I don't want to. You tell me what you want to do. All right. So I guess basically it's like, how do you guys prepare for this, and when do you plan to go?
Um,
Talk.
I think I've
Okay,
forgotten
well,
the exact
Donnie's going to be going with Killian.
Of course, that's a given.
Okay.
Uh, I,
I suppose me and Astrid should go. Me or no? What's the other option?
that works
Other five of us,
fine. I think.
Melody or Astrid.
I think.
Remind me?
I think Dak and Astrid makes sense, and then Melody can
Better than
drop
Fred
in
and
well.
Daphne.
Exactly. Boink, guys.
So wait, we're disguising as students or faculty?
Faculty.
Okay, that I can manage.
Yeah, you can do either, or you just don't want to look like you're going in there preparing for a battle.
Right.
I figured that my character already looks like going to a library and all that. Pretty much what's in my picture.
Like he totally looks like the Beast from the X-Men.
Okay, what do I
It's
have?
like I
Exactly.
look at his picture. That's all I see. I see.
I'm just like, yeah,
Well,
I look like I could be a professor.
You do, yeah.
Yeah.
Donnie looks
I
like he could be a
will.
Economics.
janitor.
Oh, you know
I
what?
have the silk
That's actually
dress.
a good question. What kind
I-
of disguises could we use?
Well, I'm thinking I probably need to take off my smoldering chain shirt.
Probably.
Or at least cut
I
it out.
wonder. Yeah, is
this-
my. Go
Is
ahead.
this a magic academy, or what are we doing? Where are we
It-
going?
Yeah, Margrave University. It's basically Hogwarts.
Okay, right. The only thing I have on me is the
Do it.
silk
Do it
dress
again.
in terms of like things that I could use as a disguise. Which I mean, that works, I guess, but it depends on what it looks like, because my assumption was gonna be that it looks like the sundress from Fallout 4, like the old 70s, kind of like faded yellow sundresses.
Or the equivalent of the 70s in Eberron.
Yeah, but if it's not that and it looks more like something you'd see at a gala, then that could work.
All right, yeah, and not to make things too easy or too difficult. It's like, I mean, you basically just need to blend in. So I mean, even if you just purchased like a robe, like a wizard robe
Right.
to cover whatever armor garb that you're wearing, if you want to go over and keep that in there, because keep in mind, it's like, if you decide to completely change your clothing into something that is just like regular dress, just like traveler's clothes, whatever like that. If you somehow ended up in a situation where you are called upon to fight, your AC will be dropped
Hmm.
by whatever armor you've taken off.
I'd like to
So
avoid that.
exactly. So I mean, like I said, it's like I'm not trying to go over and push you in any one direction or other, but you want to go over and make sure that you don't make things more difficult for yourselves. Don't
Okay, I
have
do
to.
have an idea.
Hmm.
Albeit it might be risky if I have to actually teach a class.
I mean,
can keep the smoldering chain shirt on and just find an outfit that makes me look more like a battle mage, and then I can just be the combat professor.
I think we need more intel.
So
I mean, I assume I can
Okay.
put my chainmail on underneath a coat.
okay, well here's
Well, your
here's what we're
chainmail
gonna do.
doesn't burn and have a like flaming aura around it.
Come to think
Although-
of it, I have a flaming aura around me all the time now because of my
Well, yeah, but by technicality, you kind of are a wizard, so that's normal.
And I was actually going to say, it's like, because you are actually walking university on your way out, right, I will say you can do either a perception or an investigation check to kind of get a sense of what students and faculty wear,
Okay.
to kind of get a
Yeah,
sense of,
okay.
okay, what would blend, what would stand out, type of thing.
I gotta find what insight is. Here it is.
ugh.
I'm not rolling well today.
I don't have good. Okay, well, never mind.
Wait, did you say perception or insight?
I thought I said investigation. I might have said insight.
Oh, hold on.
Oh,
Perception or investigation.
Oh, this is even worse. I better
can
be
we
lucky.
count the insight checks anyway? 'Cause
I will say
my
that
investigation and insight is literally just swapped, but Melody and Danny rolled the same. Donnie
Oh.
rolled the same thing.
okay. Yeah, I will say this, like, as kind of going actually various forms of wizard robes. Some are a little bit nicer than others. So you got, like, some basic ones. You see some that are kind of you know like maybe like a court wizard's, something a little bit more ornate. You can see, you do see a couple of staff members that are wearing robes where maybe the lower part of it has been enchanted so that it looks like it's on fire. Just kind of more of
Posers.
what's the word I'm looking for? Shit, what the hell is the word I'm looking for? Basically, it's just kind of it's just a showing aesthetic. It's just kind of like, oh, look at me, look what I can do.
Illusion?
Not, I mean, it's obviously an illusion, but it's
Thaumaturgy?
it's kind of showing off just a little bit. Like I said, it's not. It's kind of like, oh, look at me. It's like somebody going into someplace wearing like all labeled clothes. Like, oh, you know
Hmm.
what? My purse is Gucci, my shoes are Prada. Like it's like label head to toe. It's that whole look at
It's
me. It's
Gucci.
aesthetic. That's what I was looking for. It's an aesthetic.
Nice.
Okay.
This is a load of barnacles.
I don't know if I have anything that could
Okay.
even mimic something like that.
That makes me wonder if I can get somebody to, if I could get somebody to, or find a way to enchant the silk dress that might actually work fine.
You
I
could
can
do
kind
that,
of
or you could just find
Or
a
mix.
shop that goes over and sells wizard robes.
hear me
I
out.
could do that. What?
Sorry, I'm chewing. And literally, the only reason I'm suggesting this is because of my little fiery swarm that I have around me at all times. I wear the dress. And we find you a wizard's robe or something like that. And enchant that.
You can take the dress then, I guess, yeah. I'm almost wondering, because I don't know what your traveler clothes look like. Mine, from the original description I gave to Andy, is like a trench coat, and I'm wondering if I don't need to change much to look like Mad Eye Moody, is what I'm trying to say.
We may just be overthinking this. It may just be as easy as let's go grab some robes and be on our way.
Yeah. In
Yes,
fact,
but I
as
mean, like, the end game of any game, as everyone knows, is fashion. So I mean, like,
I mean, you're not wrong.
yeah, I might be overthinking it, but I at least want to look pretty while doing it.
You're so pretty.
Well, is there anywhere
It's
at
not
hand to
D&D.
get the robes?
It's not D&D unless we look like Genshin Impact characters.
I mean, according to Andy, like 5 seconds ago, there is a guy just like over there selling
well.
robes. So
Let's go then.
Oh, robe seller!
Yeah, but it was like, like in an area where it's like, the major university is kind of like a magical university. There's gonna be like some sort of shop that may, sell like wizard robes. But yeah, I mean, you can spend a little time to go if you can find one. Absolutely.
Gotcha. I had assumed it was something like only Hogwarts students had access to or something.
I think it's more like Breath of the Wild rules where you can just walk into town and buy whatever you want.
I see. Well, let's go shopping.
Okay.
so,
Melody, you can
Yes.
actually keep the dress, and depending on what enchantments we can put on it, that might actually be pretty badass.
Shit.
okay.
Oh my god. Shit.
Figure out what we
Okay.
can put on it.
Okay, so you leave a Margaret University and you're going looking for a shop that sells robes.
Mhm.
Okay,
Mhm.
so you okay, I'm trying to think here. Okay, so you leave through the front door of Margaret University, through the courtyard, and you're beginning walking down the street. You I don't have to look that hard. Very quickly find a narrow three-story boutique that's kind of wedged between a scroll scriptorium and a perfumery, and on a kind of a royal purple sign in gold letters, it reads "Thread Weft and Thaumaturgy." And you see through the front windows that there are mannequins that are bedecked in some rather nice wizard robes. Um, you could also see that it also sells uh, like scroll cases and parchment, some various things that might be needed for the students in the area. And there's also a sign that is kind of propped up in the window that lists some other services that they offer, particularly minor enchantment, embroidery, sigil replication, legal and otherwise, and emergency robe laundering for potion spills and planner suits.
That sounds promising.
Hmm.
Sounds like the boy.
Okay.
Okay. And let's see. Okay. So you enter the shop and you are greeted by a very thin elven woman with silver threaded hair, kind of pulled back into a tight braid. Uh, her eyes are dark, almost the color of, almost like they're dark, almost to the point of being like a solid black, but almost kind of has like a almost metallic sheen. Probably the best way to describe it is kind of, what hematite looks like.
Mhm.
Okay, that kind of that sheen to it. Her fingers look to be stained a little bit with dye ink, and she's wearing a long robe that, as she moves, it kind of shifts subtly in color. You notice that it kind of shifts from like this pretty teal blue to almost a dark green, and then back again as you move. So it's just kind of like this very interesting color shift pattern to it. Um, Very pretty, but she looks like she's kind of got a stern demeanor to her. And as you walk in, she kind of like, "Oh, I'll be with you in just a moment." And she continues, what she was working on. And she's like prickled. It's like, we got more customers. And you notice that she's actually muttering this, and there's
Hmm.
nobody else in the shop. And it
Mm.
seems like she is talking to a pincushion that is attached to her wrist.
Huh?
She's like, "Come, Prickle, let's go take care of these people." And she comes around the counter. She said, "Good morning. How can we help you today?" And she kind of like looks you up and down, and she almost gets this look on her face of like, "Oh, oh, lesser people."
Eh,
Huh.
Why, yes, we are in the market for a robe. Would you mind showing us some?
"Oh, was there any? What exactly were you looking for? Are you looking for something just basic, or are you looking for something a little bit nicer? We have several different styles to choose from."
Something in a royal blue. I'm open to a suggestion in fabric, and we are looking for something with some light enchantment.
Oh, I see. Well, we could certainly help you with that. I do have to warn you, our enchanted gear is very expensive. And she kind of like looks you up, you down. It's like, are you sure you can afford it? Did you
Well,
have
I'll
a
be the
budget?
judge of that.
Did you have a budget in mind?
Not particularly.
Very well. Follow me. What was that? Oh,
I don't know.
In Discord
Oh.
chat channel.
yeah.
Ooh.
I like the green one.
The green one is
Green one.
awesome.
Okay, we'll go with that one then.
That although okay. The green one is awesome. I'm thinking the white one is what it probably looks like though.
I'm thinking like, the kind of the foresty looking one would be perfect for a ranger.
The brown one?
Yeah, not the
Patchworky
white,
one?
not the green one.
Her little
Yeah, the
sundress.
kind of it's got
Fucking
kind of like a little nice little
Ooh,
foresty
great.
vibe to it.
the doctor's scarf.
Okay, so
Yeah.
so who's going first? So Dak is gonna go first. She brings Dak towards the back, and she goes over, and she's like looks him up and down, and she pulls like 3 or 4 different robes off the rack that all look to be, about the right size that would fit Dak's build. One of them is fairly plain. One's a little bit nicer. It's got some nice embroidery to it. One looks to be. Uh, it's interesting because it kind of has like a color shift from like black to a dark blue, which looks like it might be ideal for kind of like if you were doing something stealthy at night. And then she shows you a another rope that has kind of lightning bolts that are kind of broidered into it. And then as the fabric moves, it looks almost like the lightning flash.
Cool.
And she says like, "Oh, if you'd like to try them on, you can, use the fitting room right over there." And she indicates like a small cubicle to the side there. Um, so you can do that. So we'll send Dak off to go change. Uh, next,
Um. Okay. Astrid is wondering what sort of light enchantments they have towards like combat ability. But
Most,
if she can't afford anything like that, hint hint, then she just wants something that looks like fire.
yeah, so like minor enchantments that are kind of like just like illusion and stuff like that. Generally, those can be about like 25, gold, between 25 and 30 gold for like just a general aesthetic enhancement to it. Um, if you're looking for something that is on a serious enchantment type vibe, that right there is going to be considerably more depending on the enchantment that you're looking for. She does explain that she herself does not really do enchantments for like combat.
Hmm.
So yeah.
So yeah.
Am I able to wear it over my chainmail?
Yeah, you'd be able to go over and kind of fit it over the chainmail. Yeah. All right. So just to kind of like streamline this that. So she gives you like an option of a few different things. So you can get like a basic robe, which is just going to be very plain, not terribly flashy or interesting. That's going to be like maybe 1 to 2 gold. You can get something that is maybe a little bit nicer, probably a little bit more um, kind of scholarly or maybe even like cleric based, or like kind of like acolyte or temple. Those are going to be like embroidered. They may have like certain on it. Those will run between 3 and 5 gold. You can get a more kind of a more ornate wizard's attire that might kind of denote status. That'll be between 10 and 15. And the particular the robe that I mentioned that had that kind of that color shift from the black to the dark blue, that is kind of like a disguise type robe. That would be between 5 and 8 gold. And then or the robes that would have kind of like that minor enchantment, like the lightning, or like like illusory flames. Those would be between 25 and 50 gold, depending on the enchantment. The particular, the lightning one, that right there is probably pushing you maybe like 35, 40. The light fire one might be about like 35.
Okay.
Okay. And the important detail for fitting in with the staff is the little flame enchantment specifically.
No, you just happen to go with somebody who was wearing that. Basically, you just want to look like somebody who's either a student or faculty member. So, like,
Okay.
if you want to look like you've got stats, you might want to go with something like the court's wizard attire. If you're just kind of looking to blend in with maybe the student body, you could probably get away with like a basic robe or even the disguise robe. But if you're looking to have like you know a little bit more of a hey, look at me type aesthetic, that's when you would get into the enchanted stuff. Yeah, with the lightning and the fire and stuff like that.
Yeah. Well, with that being said, I think that I should go with the ornate wizard. I do really like that the second picture that Lee sent in there.
Okay.
I don't think that fitting in with the student body is going to necessarily be great as a tactic for my character, but
Okay.
um,
All right. So you're gonna go with the court's wizard attire, the ornate status
Mhm.
bearing. Okay. So that right there, we'll say for the that you get, we'll say it's like gonna be 10 gold.
Cool.
Okay. And you guys and the rest of you guys kind of going the same way?
Yeah,
And that's just the
different
general
colors.
disguisey one.
And that's not the disguisey one. That's the one that just looks like it's a uh, not a student, probably more on staff level, but not to the point of
Oh, sure.
being more flashy.
Yeah, I'll
I
go
do
that
like
route.
the idea of the disguisey one, but because my character is not very disguisey.
Right. I guess I'll probably go with the disguising one as well.
Okay. All right. So the disguise one, we're going to go over and say that's going to be 8 gold.
Okay.
Oh, excuse me.
8 gold. Okay. Wait. So what? Sorry. What were the options again?
So you got the basic robe, like student quality. That's going to be like 1 gold. You got kind of like the robes that like a cleric or something that's going to be like more embroidered, have more like symbolic, clergy type stuff. That's like 3 to 5. The wizard attire, which is the more ornate status bearing type robes, those I'm going to say 10. The disguise robe is 8, and then the look at me robe, those are going to be like anywhere from 35 to 50.
I'll go with a status robe. Donnie will just take the disguise one though.
Okay, so 10 for the quartz wizard attire, and the disguise robe is 8. So you can take care of that. Okay, so so you all choose a robe. The merchant, she makes some quick adjustments if needed. Just very quickly goes over and makes any adjustments that needed to be done. But they all fit very well. They absolutely all can be worn over your armor. Um, Killian looks a little bit bulky
Yeah.
because you're wearing like actual armor, if I remember correctly. Or what are you wearing for an armor?
I think it's still just chainmail.
Oh, is it just
Killian,
chainmail?
who are you wearing?
Right.
What are
Because
you
you've
wearing,
never
Killian?
gotten around to dropping or letting us find plate armor, so.
Hey, don't blame me.
What do you mean, don't blame you?
Hey,
You're in charge.
well, it's not my fault. This thing doesn't give any stuff. It's very annoying.
We've had this conversation.
Yes, we did. And you guys don't search for anything, so there you go.
That's fair.
Okay.
Okay.
So we're gonna hold up. We're gonna search this entire shop.
Yeah, I'm looking in the clearance boxes. I'm looking up the stairs and the attic.
Then
I'm
it's 10
looking for
p.m.
yeah.
Yeah,
It
no.
goes down and you're
Until
still
it's
looking for
too
clothes
late.
in the wizard shop, and she's like, "Oh my god, let me go home."
But for real, I want to know what she's got.
She sells robes. Leave her alone, man.
She
Leave her
sells
alone.
robes.
She's enchanting a loudspeaker so she can be like, "Please get out."
Get the fuck out of
Leave
here.
her
Store hours are
alone.
over.
Okay. So, so you've got your robe, and so you're planning on coming back at night?
Coming back where?
In the
Come,
morning?
well, I mean, it's probably pushing lunchtime at this point.
Yeah.
Um, and so you've got your robes. Are you coming back at night to try and get up to see Flamewind, or are you gonna just go over and try and see if you can get up there now?
I think
You see,
up there now
uh-huh.
because they said don't go at night.
No,
Yeah, unless
no.
we want to wait for tomorrow morning.
He actually told you. He said late evening's best.
Oh,
No,
I
Offices are
heard it the other
closed.
way.
Yeah, he
that is
said late.
not what he said.
Actually, he said late evening's best. Offices are closed, but faculty linger. Quiet conversations, research tea. If you blend in, you'll pass.
Ooh.
Just don't loiter near the bursar's office. They hate loiterers.
I don't believe you.
Let's go to the tape.
I mean, we can.
Play the tape.
We literally can.
We
Yeah, I know.
literally can. Yes.
Yeah.
But no, I do know that I said it because I checked that off. I've got a check mark right next to it. So I definitely know that I gave that to you guys.
I need to go
Oh,
buy
is
this
that
sweater.
the? Okay, I need to send you a video of somebody buying sweaters from that website. They don't actually look like that. I know what website you're talking about. They don't actually look like that.
Yes, please do.
Yeah, I will. I'm gonna send you a
That is,
video.
that is a crazy sweater.
I
That
know,
is totally
right?
gonna be it. That is gonna totally be AI.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, the purple cloak is kind of cool.
Cool. Yeah, that is absolutely 100% AI. That's giving it depth that there's no way that could exist in real life.
Yeah,
I mean, not for that price, no.
the purple cloak is kind of cool.
I could see that sweater
Oh, I think
existing,
that's super cool.
but yeah, not with that 3D depth that like you're
No.
talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, like the shading around that bottom of the rib cage where it meets the spine, like yeah, that has a full 3D effect. And yeah, like you said too, I don't know what the price is on that, but yeah, that would be
$36.99.
insane with the amount. No, that would be like hand felted.
Mm.
That would be easily like a $500
That's what I
Oh,
thought.
more.
piece of work.
I would think more. I would think more than that.
Right, like that's what I'm saying, like easy that. Easy 500.
I feel like this is the men's version of another site that I get costumes from, and
Listen,
you have to be careful with that site too.
I can't know why, but something about this outfit.
Sorry, was that too loud?
I could hear it, but
Oh,
it wasn't loud.
yeah.
Yeah, it was coming through my headphone.
Wow.
Yeah, I turned the volume down.
Ooh, Scooby. Okay. All right. So you got your robes. What are you doing now?
I guess waiting until dark or evening and going back.
Okay. All right. So I will say that you decide to cool your heels until later that evening. You have some dinner at the Golden Horn, uh, and I'll probably say he said late night, so I'm gonna say maybe about maybe 10 o'clock or so. You can make your way over to the university, and even though it's late, you are able to uh, you know uh, you let's say like how do you try to talk your way into the university at this late time?
We are not the professors you were looking for.
Knock, knock, bitches and bros and all you black non-binary hoes.
We can let Donnie flirt with the guard.
Why so
Tend to the
silent,
barden.
messieurs?
How would Donnie flirt with a guard?
Poorly.
So, who are the guards? What do they look like?
I mean they're not guards in the typical sense of like what you would expect a guard to be. It's not like a like a watch guard. It's basically just somebody at the door to kind of like checks to go over and see if somebody's got clearance to kind of come in, that type of thing. I would probably say um, I will allow each of you. We'll do like a group uh, performance or persuasion check.
Hmm.
Okay. I will say that uh, we'll set the DC for persuasion for performance to be uh, 15 and persuasion. Well, we'll just do it across the board, 15.
So, does anyone have guidance?
Oh, that's a good
I
question.
think I do actually. Yeah, I do.
I would think Dak would as well.
I want to say I do. I don't.
I don't
Bless.
see it.
Uh,
No.
Yeah, I also don't.
times
I have
Doesn't
bless,
look
but I
like
don't
the,
think that's gonna help.
Yeah, also doesn't look like you have any
Oh,
cantrips listed either.
no.
Oh, let's see.
Oh,
So
actually, let me see.
everyone is having to do a persuasion, or just one person?
It's going to be a group check. So, if more pass and fail, you all get
Okay.
in. Otherwise, you'll get turned away at the door.
Okay.
So Melody, would you
Considering
like to
that-
use guidance on someone?
Yes. Who has what's everybody's persuasion and performance?
I have a +6 in persuasion.
Okay.
I have +1 on both those, so don't look at me.
Okay.
I'm gonna
I
take a
might-
look, but I'm gonna be so real. Astrid's probably just gonna walk in. My perception is a +3.
No, persuasion.
Oh, persuasion is a
Your
+2.
yeah.
persuasion and performance.
Yeah, you rolled investigation, so roll again.
My performance is a +2.
Who rolled investigation?
Oh,
Oh, that was an accident. Sorry.
Okay.
So you need persuasion?
I guess I'll give guidance
Persuasion
to
or
Dak then.
all right.
Oh, Jiminy Christmas! I knew this was gonna happen.
Maybe
Ugh.
I should have given it to you. Well, okay. I was gonna say Donnie could also bardic inspiration somebody.
I could just wait out here, you know. I
Well,
could.
If you're the only one, oh, whoops, I rolled that twice. 14. Okay. Well,
I could be like a backup in case you guys get thrown out. I could try.
Oh, you know what? So, Dak, on D&D Beyond, you have not chosen any spells.
Oh. I thought I
Okay.
had cantrips, and I've got some spells
Uh,
listed on the what is it? The fantasy grounds.
You know what? Okay, so there are spells that are there, but those are the ones that are given to you for being a life cleric. Because there's certain spells that you automatically get. They're always prepared, but you're able to prepare other spells beyond them. So you have
See.
4 cantrips that are available to you and 8 spells that you can choose.
Okay, write that down. You said 4 cantrips and 8 spells?
Yeah. Yeah,
That's because he's on our level, right?
correct.
Sweet.
Cool. I've actually been cutting out a whole bunch of the spell cards for for all this. That'll help too. I was just thinking, like, wow, I printed out a lot of these to only use like 6 of them. What are we needing? Guidance on one of them?
Yeah, so we
I'm
can.
willing to.
Yeah, we can. Yeah, so I mean, guidance would be like the cantrip that you could have. So
And 2, with clerics, you can basically repick your spells every day and change it up.
yeah. Okay.
so
Hmm.
considering that me and Killian succeeded, but Astrid and Donnie did not, I'm gonna have Donnie on top of the guidance that I'm giving Dak. I'm gonna have Donnie also bardic inspiration him,
Okay.
just as a little extra security.
It's a little extra
for-
buff.
Yeah, because right now he is literally the deciding factor of whether or not this succeeds or fails.
I will hold my hand over Donnie's mouth and just pull him back into the bushes if I need to.
Because Astrid, with a roll that bad, is getting cold feet.
Right.
Oof.
Does anyone have an action point? Or what is
I
it?
Oh, yeah.
forget
Inspiration?
what that is.
Inspiration.
Where did
Actually,
it
so how can I pull Caron off the roster at the top there?
You have to take her out of the party in the party sheet.
Ah, good to know. Thank you.
Take
Uh,
her off the roster.
party, 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 party,
Why do
party,
I go to
party.
add
Party!
Y'all, I
All
just
right,
have to say I
so
have pumpkin pie.
Oh, I'm
Okay.
jelly.
Doesn't look right. How do I add new spells in this? Because I
okay,
only have a
so
list of known spells.
all right, so on the right, if you scroll
Okay.
all the way down to the bottom, the tabs there, you scroll all the way down to the bottom, you have the spells. Okay, actually, you know what? Never mind.
I'm on the website.
Oh, on D&D Beyond, you mean?
Yeah.
Okay, so on D&D Beyond, if on the main sheet where you can see the spells right there, if you click on spells or show your spells, to the right towards the top right there, you'll see where it says manage spells. Click on that, and that'll open up a side thing right there.
Mhm.
All right. And actually, and be sure you do it the right one because I've got two decks on here. I got the one that you originally did, but I had the 2024 stuff. The one that we should be using is the one that's got the same portrait as Fantasy Grounds here.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh,
And
yeah, I'm on the wrong one.
yeah, and we need to get rid of that other one and get this one as a
Absolutely.
yeah, and you can choose that one, and it should be able to put it up into the main roster there. And but yeah, if you click on spells, click on manage spells, then click on I think known spells.
That one
That's
is
gonna bring
coming up.
that's gonna bring up the entire list, and then you can go over and just click on learn for the spells that you want to add.
Okay, this is doing weird things with the list, but I get where we're going now. Okay. Da-da-da. Okay, so
Uh,
let's do guidance. I already have mending. I have chill touch. Through visiting.
oh, excuse me. Yeah, let me know what spells that you're adding because I can drag and drop them onto your fantasy ground sheet.
For sure. I've got guidance, mending, sacred flame, spare the dying, sounded useful. Create or destroy water. Healing word. Inflict wounds. Purify food and drink. Then I should get some second and third levels. Oh, there's
Uh,
even more. Okay. Let's go with Spirit Guardians for my third level.
Spirit Guardians.
I
for your
have
third.
Revivify. Let's do Mass Healing Word as well.
Oh, you're doing Mass Healing Word?
Yes.
Okay. All right. You picking up any more seconds?
That's what I'm looking through. Restoration, I'll already have that. Let's do protection from poison.
Protection, poison.
Yeah,
Okay.
and that looks like everything.
Okay. All right. So they're all on the fantasy ground sheet now.
Yes. Oh, are they? Okay. Thank you. Yeah, that looks better.
Okay. And of course, you can go over and pull things out after a long rest and add do stuff as you need to.
Mhm. Cool.
Okay. Okay. All right. Cool, 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 cool. All right. So, yeah. So we were putting a bardic inspiration and a guidance on deck.
Sure. Yeah.
All right,
Wasn't
and
there
you can
somebody who had like a +6 persuasion or what was it, performance?
I had a
I
plus
have a
6
plus
persuasion,
3. Oh, okay.
but I rolled a
+6
nat
persuasion?
20,
Mine.
so
Oh, okay.
Dick.
Oh, excuse me.
You're excused.
All right.
Jenna home.
Yes, there's guidance. And then, do I go ahead and roll the perception? Or I'm sorry, persuasion.
Persuasion or performance, whichever works for you.
Persuasion. Oh, sweet.
That'll do it. That'll do it.
Let's go.
Okay. So yeah, you managed to talk your way through the front door, uh, relatively easily. Astrid goes over and as Donnie starts to be Donnie, um, Astrid goes over and slaps a hand over his mouth and like pay no attention to him. Um, and yeah, the guy at the door just kind of like waves you past. He actually looks like he's just like ready to go home. But yeah, you managed to get in with issue, and you can continue on your way. Um, okay. Don't need that. Okay. So you begin making your way towards
downtown.
I'll be fast.
making your way down.
Walking fast.
Yeah. So I don't know if anybody else watches Critical. They would do that like every time somebody would say making your way, and I used to watch it all the time. And Mike would watch while he'd be in the room while I'd be watching it, and he'd hear that.
Yeah.
So now the son of a bitch says it every single time I say make your way. So I can hear him out of it. Downtown. Like so you're making your way through the university towards where Lareth Hall is located. Um, oh God, there's like so much here. Da, 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 da. Okay, so just to kind of give you a little bit of information on the Lareth Hall here. So the ceilings are about 10 feet high inside the corridors, and like any of the offices that you go in, they're going to be about 30 feet high. The central dome over the hall is like 120 feet high at its highest point. Um, and the interior of Lareth Hall is lit by magic lanterns very brightly, and the air in here smells of well-oiled oak. Um, Everything is very quiet and echoey, so the sound of your footsteps through the hall it just kind of echoes off the wall. Um, so da, 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 go, go. Gonna do- Oh, here we go. Oh, okay. I was wrong about something. Okay. So
So anyway, I started blasting.
what's that? I'm sorry.
And so anyway, I started blasting. Kidding, kidding. Please don't blast anything.
Oh, I gotta get rid of camera. Get rid and let's put deck. Can finally put deck on the tracker. Okay. Okay. All right. So you make your way through the main library, and you come to there's a stairwell that rises from the stacks of the library. Steps worn smooth by decades of faculty pacing and student hesitation. At the top waits a rosewood door, tall, polished, and unmarked, its surface catching the glow of nearby lanterns in soft amber hues. With the key you got from Zell, you put it into the lock and it opens without resistance. The mechanism clicks once, then fades into silence. The door swings inward on quiet hinges, revealing a corridor bathed in steady magical light. The air beyond smells of well oiled oak and old paper, cool, clean, and institutional. This is no longer the public wing. Every footstep will echo, every decision will matter. So let us. I need to share this. Share record. Okay. I just realized.
You just realized that we're supposed to gain 5 levels?
No, I realized that.
Just by being in here, we have boons.
Nope. I
For
need to
being
make
brave.
a quick correction here. I need to add a go. To address the here. There we go. Oh, that's why. God, I'm so stupid. Shut up.
No, you're not.
No, yeah, I pretty much am. Okay,
Mm,
shut up.
mm.
Shut up.
Shut up, shutting up.
Okay. Uh, oh, come on. All right, here we go. Okay, I think I might have it. No, damn it. These maps are not great for doing stuff on the fly.
Mm.
Okay, and then be able to do this. Okay. There we go. Okay, good. All right. I don't know if I need to share it, but let's reshare it. Okay. So you've kind of come up the stairway from the library to this door, and the door is at the top of the stairs, which you can open. So we'll say that you've opened it up. Okay. So now you can move as you will.
Okay. Astrid kind of wants to stay in the back this time. She's out of her depth.
Killian will lead the way.
Sure thing.
Okay.
All right,
So-
I'll follow behind him.
Ow.
You right?
Oh yeah, I'm just sitting in a weird way. My foot hurt. Okay.
Hmm.
So as you come through the doorway to the door here, the you find yourself in a curved hallway. It's plush red carpet, muffling footsteps with unsettling efficiency. The walls are lined with wainscoting, polished to a mirror sheen, broken only by evenly spaced doors, each marked with the names of 2 or 3 professors in neat gold-lettered plaques. Opposite the offices, a gallery of framed portraits watches silently. Stern faces, serious eyes, and rigid postures, all captured in oil and shadow. Each frame bears a small plaque: name, discipline, years of tenure. The air smells of well-oiled oak and quiet judgment. Excuse me. Near the
Tables of judgment in here.
Why
near
judge?
near the far end, 3 doors stand apart. Um, second, if okay, near the far end, 3 doors stand apart: bursar, register, and master. Their thresholds are pristine, their locks untouched. Even the carpet seems newer here. 4 marble pedestals rise at intervals along the wall, each bearing a sculpted bust of a master. The craftsmanship is exquisite. Every wrinkle, every curl of hair rendered in stone. Their gazes do not meet yours, but it feels as if they stare at you in silent judgment. 5 rosewood archways open into a large common room beyond, where the light shifts and the silence deepens.
So on the plaques for the paintings and whatnot, are we able to find who is it? Fire Seeker?
A flame wind?
Flamewind, yeah.
Flamewood?
I knew it
No.
had something to do with fire.
No. No, you do not see. So for instance, you know that Flamewind is a sphinx. You do not see any portraits of a sphinx
That's
on the
right,
wall.
Sphinx.
Okay.
Mm.
Okay. Trying to they did like none of the maps actually go up and specify which ones are actually the Versa Register or the Master. I'm trying to get a sense.
Well, it said something about 3 doors together, set apart.
Yeah, kind of set apart there. So maybe the top 3 right there. Actually, the Master
Well, we
might
can't
be the
see
one
it
that's
because
right there at the top. Yeah. Well, I'm just kind of going on what I can see here. All right. So what are we doing, guys?
I guess go counterclockwise.
I guess so.
What was that noise?
What noise?
I thought Andy like made this
Oh,
tired, exasperated sort of sound.
no. I clapped my hand at one. Um, okay. Done with that. Done with that. Done with that. Okay. Sorry, just bear with me a sec. Where did the other one go? Oh, I am losing my mind, guys.
You're good.
Like I had a sheet of paper here that had information on it that I need. Oh, there you are. Okay.
This is where I would put my trophy if I had one.
Okay. Oh, son of a, oh my God, I am gonna lose my mind. So that's towards the back. Nope, that's not it. Okay. So we're heading all that way. Okay. All right. So Lee, do me a favor. Roll me a D8.
Oh
Me?
boy. Always want to hear that.
Okay. You hear, even with the rug kind of, Melody and Astrid up in the hallway as well.
Yes, we're falling behind.
Okay. Um, so even with the red carpeting, kind of muffling the sound of your footsteps and everything like that, you begin to hear the sound of uh, heavy footfalls, kind of coming down the hallway. Um, Killian, because you are probably a little bit more uh, well versed in the sound of uh, patrols and you know watch guard type stuff like this. You are very quick to understand that this is a watch guard patrolling this hallway, and they are rapidly coming towards you. Uh, what do you do?
Turn around and go the other way.
Okay. All right. So, God
Run away.
Wrong way, wrong way, wrong way! Back up, back up, back up.
okay. We will. To say, we will say. Oh, you're not going to be able to see him. He's so far up there. Yeah. So he's quickly approaching you. Are you going to try and like go all the way back? You returning to the stairwell? You're going to duck into like an alcove? He's actually coming. He is actually coming down from the right side. So
Okay.
he's actually coming clockwise.
That purple line, that's what I can, where my vision cuts off, according to the
Okay,
map.
okay. So from where the tip of that is right there, he is probably maybe 30 to 40 feet around the corner to that.
Okay.
So
I will try to go in this door right here.
Okay.
Maybe.
Oh, this is the one. Uh, okay. So you go to this door and you find that it is unlocked. You are able to open the door and enter.
Okay.
Okay.
And then I'll kind of
Is everybody
motion to everyone to follow.
okay?
Follow me.
And I'm gonna say as you guys, very quickly kind of dash into that, I'm gonna have you all roll a stealth check.
Oh boy.
Well, that's a
Either-
lost cause.
Yeah, it's not a bad DC.
But I have disadvantage, so.
Yeah, there's that. Yeah.
Where's
Let's
me? Where am I?
stealth,
Stealth?
stealth,
Well,
stealth.
Lord, I hate my dice today.
I think it's a 7 in stealth.
I think
I'm
he gets
going to give
expertise.
myself guidance for that
Are you serious?
too. So, what did I. Hold on. 12. So, 2, so 14.
Okay, 14.
Yeah.
So 14 from Melody. 11 from Astrid.
24 from Donnie.
Honey. Ooh, this is not good.
Uh,
All right.
Astrid.
All right. So we'll say that I don't know who gets into the last.
Probably Donnie.
me, since I was stood behind the group.
Okay. So I will say that as everybody else is in here, and as Melody gets to and begins to try and enter, from around the corner, it's like, who goes there? You, what are you doing? And you see as a dwarf in armor kind of hurries around the corner. He's only seen you,
Well, that's good at least.
and he comes towards you. You can leave the door open, you can close the door, whatever you want to do.
I'll go ahead and close the door behind
Okay.
everybody.
Okay. So the guard comes up to you. It's like, I don't know you. Nobody's supposed to be in this area at this time of night. Who are you, and why? What business do you have here?
Let's see, what do I have? Not good persuasion.
Oh, sweet kitty.
Okay, well. I don't have a whole lot of stats that are good for anything. What actions do I have? Well, I don't think catapulting him across the hallway is a good idea. Don't know. Oh yeah, I forgot I don't have my Steel Defender. Forgot that died. Well, it's probably good I don't have that right now, actually.
Yeah, true.
Shit. What can I... Would he know, like, for sure, all of the professors and students?
He probably has a good sense of like with some of the staff right there. You could try and go over and bluff him, and say that maybe you're an assistant for a particular.
I'll go with my original plan and say that I am. I'll say that I'm apprenticing as the professor of combat magic.
You
And
probably saw their name.
Just trying to figure out where all of the schoolrooms are.
Okay. I will.
We probably saw their name walking through
Yeah,
the
I was just gonna.
hallway.
I'm just gonna say you can do a quick. Uh, there was exactly this type of scenario. Oh, actually, I think I was here.
Would it be
Second.
like perception or insight, maybe?
I seem to
Short-term
remember
memory.
there was a contingency where needing to recall a name that you might have seen on the plate. It might have been a history check.
Gosh dang it, I should have been writing that down.
Well, I didn't give any, so.
Hey, by the way, I'm just gonna loot this room for some armor.
Right.
Shit.
Excuse me.
Oh, here it is. Just a like a straight intelligence check.
Intelligence. Okay.
Fire.
Okay. All right. Oh, that's good. So you recall seeing one of the portraits in the hallway, a half elf by the name of Professor Kaylin Dern, who was the chair of Applied Arcana School of Combat Magic. And yeah,
Okay. I will say that I am apprenticing under the name you just said, because I already forgot.
under Kaylin Dern. Okay, so yeah, you call that and you blurt out that name. Now I need you to make a deception check, and now I need to go over and
Okay. Hold on. To check something. Duration, concentration up to a minute. Okay, so I still have guidance.
okay, wait, huh? Okay.
I think it's until it's used.
Well, it's a cantrip, so I could just cast again.
Yeah.
Yeah, so one way or another, I still have guidance.
Oh shit!
What did you say it was?
Uh,
Persuasion?
uh,
Deception.
Deception. Yeah.
Deception. Oh, here we go. Oh, I have the same plus in both,
Sweet.
which is 2,
Meh.
so not great.
It's not bad.
Okay. So 20, dirty
Oh.
20.
Oh, okay. All right, just give me 1 second. They did not give you a shard guard, so I need to. Oh, there it is. Okay. Get his wisdom. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So, good thing you had that guidance, because you would have beaten you. So The guard kind of looks at you closely, kind of squints his eyes, kind of like weighing the truth of what you're saying. And he says, "Okay, very well. Sorry to bother you. Just do what you need to do, and you know, just be careful. Just like there's all sorts of weird people out this time of night, and hate for you to run into any trouble."
All right,
Like,
young sirs, I meant no offense.
I'll nod and bow, like slightly bow, not full on 90 degree.
Yep.
But I will I wish him well and wait for him to continue on his route and like leave eyesight before opening the door again, joining the others.
Okay. And he does so. Okay. So he continues up on patrol. Okay. Out of sight. Okay. Okay.
Then I guess we need to start making our way.
Make it away.
Downtown.
Yeah.
Now you've got me doing it, damn it.
You're making your way in the woods today. Takes
If you
everything
go
you
out in the
got.
woods today.
All right. You know what? I am actually call it here. One, I just got my dinner.
Oh,
Super late. Super late. Also, I need to decipher this map because I want to kind of get a better sense of where things are. Like I said, nothing was really listed or clearly indicated, so I want to kind of get a better sense of what is where. So if you decide that you want to enter something, you can, and I'll be a little bit better prepared for it. So we will call it here. But good role play. Very happy with that, and
thank
we
you
will
all.
we will pick this up next week, and hopefully, did you say Jordan finally got